Hey Twitchies, it's me, DDS Nawanknu, coming back after a long hiatus. Today we're going to be playing some Hearthstone. As you guys may know if you're returning, we were playing Slay the Spire last time. Today, thinking of coming back into Hearthstone a little bit. I haven't played it in quite a few years. Um, uh, Picked it up a little bit last week and been playing a little bit of regular game to understand kind of the new card mechanics out there. Used the lone decks around for a bit, but figured time to do some solo play. Solo play I might as well share with everyone, so you could all watch along and enjoy. But give some recommendations in there, especially since I'm probably a little varsity at this still. It's been 2-3 years since I last played Hearthstone. But solid to play the Death Knight class. We got to do the solo adventure for the prologue. So come along, let's dive in. Solo adventures of the Lich King. Supposed to be some text there, I think. But... okay. So I haven't previewed any of these. For all you that aren't familiar with this, solo adventures, you go up against NPC bosses with normally pre-made decks.
I was the Prince of Lordaeron. When the undead scourge came to my land and butchered my people, I swore revenge on the architect of the carnage, Dreadlord Mal'Ganis. The demon fled to Northrend. I tracked him and claimed the deadly rune blade Frostmourne, a weapon of unimaginable power. To wield such a weapon comes at great cost, but I would make any sacrifice to avenge my people.
So that's Arthas from Warcraft 3. For those not familiar with the story, Arthas was a human prince who, I'm guessing we're going to find out, goes mad with power from Frostmourne, which corrupts him and eventually turns him into the Lich King. Spoiler alert. But Mal'Ganis is a demon lord that sets Arthas out on this quest, and Arthas is taking him out, seeing opportunity to promote himself up in power ranking. Let's see how this goes. Mal'Ganis has the typical Death Knight power, 2 mana to summon a 1/1 that dies that turn with Rush. Oh no, charge. And we're playing Arthas as a paladin.
I have been waiting for you, young prince.
Mal'Ganis, you will pay for what you did to my people.
Mal'Ganis killed a lot of humans, so Arthas is trying to get a vengeance for his people. We'll put the Echo card back in the deck so we get better value for it later. 2 silvers. Okay, that looks like a game long one. Give to plus attack to your silver hand of recruits, which is just that button as well as this, and probably other cards we'll run into. And that looks like it's a forever.
Remains of the fall.
At least
a source of limitless power.
So corpses are part of the Death Knight mechanics.
The Dark Lord told me you would come.
Nothing will prevent me from having my revenge, demon.
So the Skein of Corpse, it's another resource for Death Knight cards. There's a bunch of them, like Corpse Explosion and some other stuff that goes on. So this gives us comp, which we don't need right now. So we'll just use that to prepare. So Mal'Ganis is being both Warlock and a Death Knight this game, it looks like. Now we could start using these. Twin spells, so we get a second copy back in our hand. Our spell from the other one did keep the plus attack. We'll also go face with this, and we'll go ahead and summon some more recruits. We got a lot of humans. After killer quests, you 2 corpses, but you didn't even attack us. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, Shield, that's actually I should have used up the silver hand recruits, but that's fine. We'll play her out now. Pop this guy. And face. Just like a hunter. Oh, he's coming for us.
Frostmourne. It hungers for blood.
Uh-oh. We got some corpses.
So, you've taken up Frostmourne at the cost of your soul. Just as the Dark Lord said you would.
Save your breath, Mal'Ganis. I heed only Frostmourne now.
Frostmourne hungers. So this card was out for a while before this expansion. Frostmourne just summon everyone you kill.
I'll make sure you suffer.
We'll attack that guy with our face, and do this as like a little combo.
The battle.
I fight.
Oh, the Frostmourne I don't think has 5/5 normally. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Oh my word, you guys are hurting me.
Good, good. With Frostmourne in hand, you will be the first of my death knights, Prince Arthas.
Before Arthas. So we'll still
I'll
attack
make
with our
sure
face.
you suffer.
We'll do this to speed up the process a little.
I fight.
The battle.
So we could attack with face, but I really like that death
Hear
battle.
the voice of the Lich King. His power flows through that blade.
Do this to try to save our guy.
I can feel
At
him
least
whisper
a turn.
to me now.
Could do the face hit. I don't think it's necessarily needed. Oh, did we summon two? Oh, we have the upgraded power. It was like the second expansion or so where you used to play this 6/3 card to upgrade your power, and this was the upgrade at that time. I think that's only this turn, so let's summon a bunch of recruits.
The battle! The battle! Armies of bone! Lay
Use a bunch of the corpses to get things up. Good timing. The goal is to kill this with Frostmourne. So let's pull that down, then pop him. So we took a lot of damage with our face, but actually I guess we probably could have killed him. Yeah, we still get the kill.
What does the Dark Lord say?
He tells me the time for my vengeance has come.
What? He can't possibly mean to.
It is finished.
It is finished. Very Arthas things to say. So I think he's still human right now. I don't think he's... Well, he hasn't become the Lich King yet. But he also hasn't become undead.
With Mal'Ganis dispatched, the Lich King urged me to return home to Lordaeron to seek the remains of Kel'Thuzad, a necromancer I had slain in my battle against the Scourge. He would teach me to unlock my full power as a Death Knight.
Oh, I guess he is dead now. Because if he's a Death Knight, that means he's dead. Okay, that's a pretty strong power. Uther, our human companion in the Warcraft 3 campaign. He sees us fall to madness and wants to stop us. Good old Holy Paladin versus Dark Evil.
What have you done?
Yep, we can see Death Knight cards. We have the Death Knight power where we're definitely in Death Knight now. Spend 2 corpses. These cards I'm also not very familiar with. If that kills, that's probably good to hold, especially since they're starting with stuff. We have all minions. We'll put that in, and we'll put that in. I think it would be fine to keep, but I'm just not familiar enough with this archetype yet. Or class, whatever you want to call it.
Some Death Knight cards have a rune value. This matters only during deck building. It has no effect during the game.
So if World of Warcraft players, you'll recognize the red for being blood, green would be unholy, and blue would be frost. Would be the 3 class trees there. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Okay. Our HP is just a resource. Whenever you summon a minion, game
I will not let you defile these lands.
I'm sorry, Uther. Spoiler alert,
Stand
we defile it.
aside, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
He's not going to stand aside, Arthas. Our hero power could at least clean that up.
Even in death, my soldiers shall prove useful.
Good tutorial. Not all the Hearthstone solo campaigns help teach people how to use it. I wonder if he's using the same deck we were using last game. After your hero kills, minion doing 2 corpses, sounds pretty good.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Finding the lives of the innocent? Is this the kind of monster you are now?
Yes, we are a monster.
Stop this madness!
Three. Kill hit that guy with the 3 and the 3. That's only. Well,
I'll
let's
make
do that
sure
first.
you suffer.
5 corpses, battle cry, draw. Well, technically I should draw first, but that's fine. We're learning the deck still. Oh, it's the card we recycled earlier.
Mount up.
And that. Destroy all other minions.
This dark magic will lead the world to ruin, Arthas.
That's the idea, old man.
Return this to your hand. It costs health instead of amount. That's pretty strong. So we'll spend the 2 corpses, give everything in our hand, make your attack. We'll use that. Clear. Yeah. Can't throw that, so we'll go face. I played more of a control type than a face type, I guess. So always want to make sure their board's wiped out where possible. Hold out the hammer up the Lightbringer. Give your hero 5 health, spend 3 cards. Good card. We can summon him too. The card draw is probably good. Yeah, we'll go card draw for this one. We'll heal 10 and get a bunch of cards. Do this. Oh, and then we can report. This next turn we might be able to use this and this to get rid of that. Never mind. Okay, this is that card we saw last time. Inflict all enemies, they all take 2 damage and it's lifesteal, so that will work for us.
Blood magic will not
This
save
doesn't
you
do
from
much
the
other than
light,
give us a corpse
boy.
right now.
Back to your homes.
Nice. If we use that, we can probably do this and that. Whatever.
Your father ruled this land for decades. And you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. I'll make sure you suffer.
Push all the time. Again, do that, which is probably not what you want to do, but it should work out. Give all minions your hand.
Let me light the way.
This minion has 3 or more attacks. If he wanted to maximize draw, he would have killed this than done his other. But that is a-okay. So we could do something like this.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Patchwork. Patchwork's really strong, so we'll kill this card, a minion in there, and a minion in his deck. Oh, I guess he has no minions in his hand.
Atrocities. Evil has truly consumed you.
Yes, evil. Evil has consumed. Okay, we get a draw card. Thank you. Taunt at the attack. So that's a good healing card. We'll do this first to get everyone strengthened up. We'll throw this guy out in the field down. Do this. And we'll take the sword for now. But we will thin him. Oh, I should try to play him.
To arms, men!
Ah, man. Oh, that's his misplay. So I guess it balances out. And I think we have lethal. I didn't exact match.
I'll make sure you
Yep, it worked.
I dearly hope there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
No RSV.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
Bye, Uther. Oh, no XP bar, so it truly is Death Knight, because we haven't unlocked that yet. Or at least I'm assuming that's why no XP bar.
Uther's men proved useful in swelling the ranks of my undead. We marched through the forests of Quel'Thalas, towards the great elf city of Silvermoon. I sought the Sunwell, a font of mystical energy and the source of the elves' immortal powers. There, I would raise Kel'Thuzad as a lich. No army had ever broken through the gates of Silvermoon before, but no Death Knight like me had ever tried.
So Sylvanas, some of you might be aware of the legendary card. There's 2 Sylvanuses, but they're both undead. This was before Sylvanas died. Gonna sneak peek guess who kills Sylvana and turns her undead. But should be interesting. This is still following the Warcraft 3 campaign. Definitely a good game. I recommend checking it out for anyone that's not familiar with Warcraft 3. It's a real-time strategy rather than card game, but it's still good. It's definitely an older game, but it's good.
Sylvanas!
Oh, she has some sort of...
Wondrous eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
You are not welcome here, Prince. I advise you to turn back now.
She's an enemy minion. That's pretty strong. We'll keep it for now. I don't think we'll be able to make use of this, but we'll see. So she has some sort of immortality right now. Is immune, that's some of the energy. Okay, so in the Warcraft 3 campaign, there was definitely something about multiple phases to get through. A nice tribute to that. I do forget some of the finer details though.
Unholy death has come to your land, Ranger.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
You shall not pass before Ring of the not Elden Ring. Lord of the Rings. Savannah said it first. Deal free damage if he goes crush.
Raise all the undead you wish, Prince. No enemy will ever break through our gates.
These lands will fall soon enough.
Uh-oh. Hunter traps. Let's see if we did dispel any of them. No? Let's go ahead and summon. Let's see if it's a sniper or something. Oh, I was right. It's gonna be another one, so that's safe to play. One of the other one's the spell trap. One that summons a or do you sneak cat something?
Warriors of Silvermoon, defend the city! Show them the true strength of Quel'Thalas!
Oh boy.
More defenses? This ranger is beginning to vex me greatly.
I guess we could make use of that, because all of them would die, so I would resummon them. Shred of random. That's pretty strong. Definitely a strong card there. Yeah, so let's go ahead with this Unholy Frenzy.
That feels good.
And then we'll go ahead and do that. Strengthen them up. And it protects these two, so that's fine. Oh, never mind.
That feels good.
Spend 3 gold.
Did you really believe this plan would work, Death Knight?
I've grown tired of these delays.
Done. That's what the peasants say in Warcraft 3, by the way. That's where that voice line comes from. At the end of your turn. Oh, okay. I've seen this in the regular game. That's good. Oh, that's some bigger cards. So that was there before I stopped playing. We can get the zombie with crush, and then we'll be able to kill the gate and get phase 2 going. I don't know if we should. We'll click it beforehand because I don't know if phase 2 is going to cause us to force in the turn.
You cannot stand against the inevitable.
Curse you monsters. Our first gate has been destroyed, but you won't get through the second.
That makes the second gate scarier. Deal 20 damage to Zavanis. Oh, that's not going to be good for her. It doesn't look bad for us at all. Oh, actually, I guess I could... shred a random minion. Oh wait, to gain 3 corpses. For some reason I thought it was their thing. Okay, we don't need that right now.
All's well that sun wells.
To get the most out of that, we'll just put these both into there. Scourge.
Rise, my warriors. Now we make our final advance.
Rush, that's fire. We'll look at some of these. That's pretty strong.
The streets are not safe.
Another undead, summon a copy. Interesting. So the infectious school, give to someone as a buff. Give them +3 instead. We'll do something like this. And then go ahead and do the shredder thing and then put the buff on it. Hopefully they don't nuke us in this next phase, but let's see what happens. New phase.
I salute your bravery, elf. But this battle is over.
Then I'll make my stand here, Butcher.
Cool, and then of course let's give up the turn. Unfortunately for her, the Scourge.
Finish it! I deserve a clean.
No clean death for you, Sylvanas.
After all you've put me through, the last thing I'll give you is the peace of death.
No! You wouldn't dare!
Yes, I would. Scary. Illidan. I'm guessing that's yeah, complete the prologue.
Following my triumph at the Sunwell, the Lich King called out to me for aid. The demon hunter Illidan's storm rage had laid siege to the Frozen Throne, where my master's soul was kept in an icy prison. The Lich King's power was mine. I would have it. But one last adversary stood in my way.
So these missions basically have been super summarizing the Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne DLC expansion pack, whatever you want to call it. This is essentially the final mission of the Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne, where everyone's trying to get to the Frozen Throne where the old Lich King is, before Arthas becomes the Lich King. Defeat this challenger with Frost Magic. Spooky.
Arthas versus Illidan.
The final hour has come at last.
So this time they're teaching us frost cards, I guess. I'm guessing the last game was blood rather than unholy. I could be wrong. I think they're trying to teach us each of the Death Knight subtrees. Draw a card, spend corpses, deal 3 damage, discover a card is great, deal 4 damage your next call this turn. We'll keep it. The blue being frost, and as well as this bottom text frost. So he was +2 damage, and he starts with the weapon. Your hero may attack again. Okay. So make it taxing for him to attack this. So he's a demon hunter.
You look different, Illidan. I guess the skull of Gul'dan didn't agree with you.
I sacrificed everything for this power, Death Knight. I became a monster to hunt monsters like you.
Might be our best bet here. Deal 4 damage and then into that. They're being very case aggro this turn. I mean, maybe this game. We'll find out. Let's see what it says.
The last of our reinforcements have arrived, Lord Illidan. My Naga will take care of this fool.
Oh, I guess 20 HP might have been a phase change. But the Naga worked for Illidan. Spend that many enemy minions to all. That's probably gonna be what we do. 4 damage to a random enemy. That's 1 enemy. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and freeze it. Deal 1 to everyone else.
We could go on fighting like this forever.
Oh, we did. Refresh. Which one? One. Not enough to use that. It would be this one. Which could be fine. But it would only really fix 1 damage to our base, which I don't think is worth it. He's gonna tickle us to death. Death!
I will destroy the frozen throne. Only then will I win my heart's desire.
The tragedy of a broken-hearted demon. How pathetic.
I'll show you true power.
We were not prepared.
Fresh fell steel, hot out of the kiln.
Oh, he fully healed too. That's not good. Draw 2 cards if they're both frost. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop that.
Frost will splinter your flesh.
1 frost, 2 frost. And we'll keep the turn there. We have 8 out of 10 in our hand. You clear that. Corpses, just like damage. So into them on the board, so we have something on the board at least. Some board presence.
You cannot break the broken. Fresh
That's
fell
expired.
steel, hot out of the kiln. Today, the Lich King will meet his end.
I mean, the one in the Frozen Throne, yes, but not this Lich King. That's Frozen, so circle for the piece. We don't need to use that this turn. Let's see what happens.
Crunchy like bones. We do what the living cannot.
One to others. I don't think we really need to do that. We'll just go with the free stuff. I mean, they're not free, but pretty much free. Oh, maybe I should have played that first. We'll equip the sword for now. Doesn't give us the freeze enemies, but it's fine.
This is our chance. This is our chance. This is our chance. This is our chance.
4 and 5, so that's
I'll
lethal.
make sure you suffer. I'll make sure you suffer.
You must not win.
No. Oh. What's going on now?
At last, Frostmourne has brought you to me. Now the time has come. Break the ice that binds me. Release me from this prison!
Bonk. Now to become the Lich King.
Now, we are one.
That's basically how the Frozen Throne goes. Yay, now we can play as the Death Knight. That's probably Death Knight cards. The green is Unholy, Frost, Blood. Yeah. Oh, okay, I guess pre-made decks. If I go in here, they're probably right, yeah. So that was the Death Knight Prologue. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, but we'll have a look at these deck lists real quick.
Cards with 3 of one rune are extremely powerful, but you may not add cards with any other rune to your deck.
Ah, interesting. So because this deck has 2 blood and 1 frost, I guess I could add cards that have up to 2 blood, or frost cards up to 1 of those, but like these unholy cards, I can't add any of them up because I have no rune set. Interesting mechanic. The patchwork. Basically a staple, in my opinion, for all these. Oh, but then you can't do it on the Ollie deck. That's going to be interesting when building a deck later. But a lot of good cards. I recognize a lot of these from the bots that seem to be flooded in the game pool, but very strong looking. It's kind of like the last deck we were playing, very frost heavy. Interesting. And then the unholy. I didn't realize that was an unholy card. Okay. Keeps it interesting. I know there's a good combo with this. Build up a lot of corpses, play him, and then you'll have a Risen Corpse with a ton of attack and HP. But interesting. And then if we go back to solo adventures, is there more to this Death Knight, or do we only get the prologue? So that's the prologue. Okay, yeah, so it looks like March of the Lich King is only the prologue. So I think I'll pause it there, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along the journey. Gonna try to get back into a little bit more of this and sharing the experience with all of you. Don't know if it was entertaining at all or not. Definitely feel free to share your comments, recommendations, all that fun stuff. Definitely looking forward to hear from everyone that's not here today. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.